I'm going to run another testing with the multiple statement. And I'm going to use the English language. And this time I'll use multi-agent validation. And as you can see, the sonnet can be chosen from the validation model because you choose multi-agent validation. And for extraction model, I recommend you to use Haiku just to reduce the risk of the rate limit. And I'm going to run this testing. As you can see, the code here, it is running all the necessary code inside here. And it shows the process is taking much time. And it's done. As you can see, the processing pipeline is shown up here. And this time it went through 106 transactions with the unique vendor name of 51 after cross-checking. And the total reconciled value is much bigger. So that's the number of transactions over the threshold, and that has to be reviewed for 1099 filing. And this one agent tab, it shows the reconciliation result and the summary. This is only applies to one statement that was entered. And the output looks quite similar to the second agent. And so does the third one that was processed right here. And it gives you the number of the vendor over the threshold. And this time I use the multi-AI agent model. So the validation report is printed right here. And this one is the cross statement matches. So this one popped up in multiple different statements with the different wording but the name, but it automatically matches the name of the vendor and it shows right here. And it gives you the combined sum of the multiple transaction. And this name variant flag is actually, it gives you the list of the multiple statement, but when there's a name between this contractor or consulting, then it gives you the similarity score. And it does the same for all the different vendor. And as you see, the more detailed note has been provided for here. And it gives you the logics behind the review and the confidence scores here. The cells that were labeled green is actually the one that has to be eligible for 1099 filing, and those are yellows are just flagged, but has to be reviewed. If you move on to a validation report, it gives you the cross-statement validation result, just like we showed on the browser. And it gives you the name different flagging and the vendor with the number of the statement and the combined total. And again, this one also, it says there was no failure in the testing. So that's the per agent summary here. You can also take a look at one Excel sheet of the single agent. And again, when the confidence score is really low, it gives you the reason why this has to be reviewed or not. And it seems like the search statement has wording of the vendor name was a bit unique. So it seems like that affected the confidence score in here.